Blessings, dear ones, and welcome to this full moon transmission. So I will share with you the messages that I picked up around this time, and in the second half of the video we will do a light language, a light code transmission. So we are now in the energies of the Virgo full moon, and at this time we are being called to go even deeper on our healing journey. So this may cause you to become more aware of your traumas and your pains, your wounds. They will be triggered, and you will also be shown the steps to take and the tools needed for that next level. So many of us experience that we are able to approach a trauma or a wound to a certain degree, but then there is something blocked. And at this time we will actually be able to move beyond. So the influences by the Virgo energy right now is calling for our even greater self-mastery, self-growth, self-development, the willingness and to take those steps, to move beyond and to go deeper. And that ability of the Virgo presence of this clear sight and the very down-to-earth way to handle things, one step at a time, knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to approach it with a clear mind, a logical mind. And at this time the Sun is in Pisces and Saturn is moving into Pisces as well. And with the Pisces energy that holds our trust in the divine, our intuition, our belief in that we are held by forces that is not visible for our naked eye. This combination is so powerful and beautiful because it will help us to move forward with a very down-to-earth way of the Virgo, and a very able to take the steps and know how to knowing the way to analyze a situation and do what we are called to, and what we are called to by the divine, by spirit, by our higher self that shows us, that will shows us the ways, that will shows us, give us information needed and help us to move where we weren't able to go before. So we will have this guidance, this intuition, and we will have the ability to go there. And so in one way, where the Virgo energy can be, when it's too much, when we get self-critical or very just pessimistic, and the opposite with the Pisces, we get too dreamy, we get lost in delusions, we get overwhelmed by our emotions, and we get caught up in fear and anxiety. So if we manage to stay grounded at this time, these energies will be very helpful to one and each other to find that beautiful balance between the divine guidance and for our human self to take action. And so what is important this time is to, as I said, stay grounded, to really help yourself to anchor. And the breath is a very beautiful and very easy way to be present here and not not escape in emotions or in this feeling of being overwhelmed or being a victim, because very much is playing out right now. And this is a time where shadows are brought to the light in what we see in the collective as well as in ourselves. So don't so it will be easy to either go to the fear-based, overwhelmed state of being, or go into this very negative, very cynical way of looking at the world, but instead allowing this to uplift each other and for you to move beyond and move forward. So see if I have some notes I forgot about. And yes, what I want to share as well is that this full moon is also, we have the energies of Chiron, the wounded healer. So we have the blessing of Chiron to help us to go even deeper, as I said, and to really, so what I get is that to really go where we haven't gone before. And it isn't easy. It won't be easy. It won't be comfortable. But the gain is big and the rewards are greater than we can imagine if you have the courage. And when it comes to courage, that this full moon is positioned just under the star constellation of the Lion of Leo. And so we also have these energies of the lion, courageous heart of the lion and the lioness, the divine feminine energies of love to go forward on this journey. And this is the third aspect in it. So it's blessed by Chiron that will oversee and help us to go on this journey. We have the Virgo energy that knows what steps to take to keep calm, to keep focused. And we have the Pisces energy of this inspiration, divine guidance. And then it's all held together by the heart of the lion, the courageous heart, the golden heart. They know that we step forward, because we're not healing just ourselves. We are healing the collective. We're healing the world, humanity as one when we heal. And for this it takes courage. And let us heal in the name of love. Because we didn't come here to just play out our wounds. We came here to recognize that whatever we are facing, we have the cure. We have the antidote to any pain, to any heartache we are going through, any difficult times. We carry the answer with us. And the answer is in our courageous heart. It is love. And let that be our guiding light. And when that is our guiding light, nothing can stop us. Nothing is beyond what we can heal, whether it is physical, emotional, or whatever it is, mental, or all of them. So I was given a vision last night by the Lyrans, and the Lyrans has been very present the last days, and it makes very much sense. When I connect to the Lyrans, I connect to the winged beings of Lyra, mostly. There are other beings of Lyra as well, so they carry the Leo energy, of course. And so what they showed me was an image of that everyone, that they came to untie the ties around our wrists. And so what they say is that, see your arms and hands, they are the symbol for our for the manifestation of our creativity, whether it is to create our highest purpose here on earth, or to go even deeper on our healing journey, to create that environment for us to be able to heal and to take those steps. So what they say is, when they do this, when they untie our abilities, they untie, they unlock a deeper level for our healing, and with that they unlock a deeper, a greater, and a layer to a greater self, is what they say. Because when we connect and integrate another shadow into the light, we are integrating another aspect of ourselves that was lost for us, that has been out of reach for us. So what they say, dear ones, is that they are unlocking another level for you. And we are now moving into the transmission, the activation of this. So they say that it is about divine timing at this time for us to go even deeper. Because what they say is that to fully be able to use our creative power, we need to come to a certain level of awareness, and we are now ready for this. So what is shared is that the collective as a whole has come to a level where we are able to move beyond, where we're not miscreating by be given this next upgrade. That we are now, so when it comes to go deeper into the traumas, into the wounds, if there is, when we go into the shadows, if we are too afraid of the dark, it won't be useful for us. So what I say is that it doesn't mean that there won't be any fear. It's okay if there is fear, but you now hold a greater light. So when you walk that path into even deeper shadows, you carry the light, and the light is dissolving the shadows. So it has to do with your ability to hold even greater light, that we are now ready for that next step of deep healing. Okay, dear ones. Go utorshanari atranakin koronosuntorush ayaki koroshanai. Etrashan areoko suntorunosho. E koroshono shuntoronatan koronosuntor. Iluru koroto shotorotorono koroto koyotor. Iluru kotorono yotoshono. So they say to some of you who may feel a bit fearful what this will bring, they say, do not fear. Do not fear. You will just get as much as you are able to handle, and it is not as you are going to be overwhelmed with the pain or the wounds. You will now just be able to meet them with awareness And you will be shown, and you will get the help that you need for that deeper healing to take place. So you created these circumstances by choosing to hold even greater light, to say. So they are releasing you from the ties around your wrist. Tenkoroshontoroshantaya. Simpuronokor tirena tentikeronoshonoro. Elarana kinkarana shanta asoronokos. Sumpurushantarana kikoronosh. Si udanaya karana. Nutushonoro. Estantara eokoronoshotorono. Iluru Santa Shanai. So they show me that the walls, the blocks, are now moving aside. Kukuku Shanai. Tinkoro Shantarai. And what they show me is that when you walk even deeper, you're not walking alone. There are these light beings walking beside you, holding the light for you as well. Mintoro shante kosorosha, enkoro shantaria taran esorosho, ento toto shankeronoshai. So they are showing me how you now stop, and there is a shrine, and they say this is a holy shrine. And in the deepest of your wounds lies the treasure. And it's for you to open. And you take this step when it is right for you. But you have now arrived. You're not doing this alone. There is nothing to fear. There is no shadows in the presence of light. And they say, hold all your pain, all your fears, all your wounds as close as to your heart as you will with this holy shrine, with the treasure inside. Shokorono tura tikishanar, sintar anaikin koronushan, estornan taranaikin koroshan. And breathe. They say the way will be shown to you. The house will be shown. And you are not alone. Okay, dear ones, know that this is a time for great healing to take place. And the treasure is waiting for you on the other side of the wound. Thank you.